Hey traders, John Howell here. Game over for gold. Gold is game over. We've got gold. We also have silver that I'm going to be focusing on today. And it's game over for this. This pullback here is coming to an end, and get ready for some really big movement on the downside. I'm going to share with you the reason why I see that, and hopefully it's going to help you out. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so let's actually walk you through this here, okay? So the big thing about trading the markets is a few things here. I've just got off recently. I just recently got off a conversation here with my private clients, and I was talking to them about technical analysis, right? Technical analysis and how to read the charts and how to read what's really going on with the markets and so on and so forth, and how to really get your eye focusing on that. And that's what we just spent, like, what was that? Almost an hour and a half in total focusing on those sort of techniques from there. And it was absolutely just amazing. If you are interested in learning more about technical analysis and how to read the charts properly and trading systems and all that sort of stuff, I'm giving away free access to a trading course. So if you the very first link in the description, guys, click on that, johnsfreetraining.com. You'll get access to a free training where I teach you my trading system, and then I'm going to email you also access to a free 5-phase trading course. So go get access to that, guys. First thing in the description. If you want more like hours and hours and hours of content there. But looking at what we're looking at here right now when it comes to silver and it comes to gold, we are getting ready for a big movement. We're getting ready for another big drop, right? Here we go. Another big drop is likely to be coming out of gold. Game over. So looking at this here, first thing I really want you to focus on is, where is the trend? Okay, so the big thing that most traders they miss the trend analysis, right? So a lot of traders think that the market rallying like this is a change in trend. It's not. What is that? Well, we don't know, right? But what we do know is this, is that it could be a what? It could be a continuation on the downside. So we had a movement down. This is just a pullback, and then a movement down, and this is just a pullback. And a lot of the time, traders that are focusing on this point through here and this point through here, they're getting sucked in by the movement because they think, oh, the market's going up, I better get in, the market's going up. But let's actually step back. What is a downward trend? A downward trend is lower high, and so on and so forth, right? And a lot of traders, they think, right, and this is a big thing that I had to do, traders, and it caused me a lot of pain moving in the past, is they think they need to know it all. Like I spoke with someone just recently, and they're like, I'm so smart, I know it all. She's been trading for 20 years and the results are still shit. It's like, okay, well, let's actually just be real here, okay? Let's actually be real here about what we're actually doing here. So firstly, we need to throw out what we think or what we hope or so on and so forth. And let's actually just focus on what? On a few simple things here. Firstly, what is the trend? Look at this here, down, up, lower high, down, up, lower high, down, up, lower high. So just by looking at something simple here, oh, but John, the bottom's in them. Okay, is that your thinking, or is that what the market's telling you? So just by looking at what the market is telling us right now, is that we have actually gone through a strong pullback. And now we're starting to flatten out here when it comes to gold, right? We're starting to flatten out a little bit, and we're starting to get a bit of a down bar through here. It's also, you know, if we're looking at support resistance lines and so on and so forth, right? We're right at that past area of, see that level through there? Right, we're right at that level through there now, and we're getting a rejection point, right? So we've had a movement to the upside, and now we're getting a rejection point through, right? So we've had that, and now we're getting this point through here. So looking at the gold market right now, is that just from a purely trend analysis basis, we've gone through a pullback here. And a lot of the times people get frustrated. It's like, oh, damn, I missed the rally. And then the market drops. It's like, looking at this here, there's now a high probability that we're about to start to see something like this in gold coming down, because we're in a downward fashion looking at gold, right? Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. And also, what I like to use is I like to use the thing called the 52. Right? And I always like to use the direction of the 52 to tell me where think about moving average equals momentum. right? Where is momentum? Do you want to trade with momentum or against momentum? I'm telling you right now, every time, if you trade against momentum, 9 times out of 10, the momentum is going to suck you in. It's like if you think about an analogy from a surfing, right? Like sometimes like sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I'm a professional surfer. I got my boogie board. I'm a professional surfer. I'm going to go out to the back. I'm going to go right out to the back with the big waves, right? And I'm a professional surfer. Here we go. All right. I don't even have my flip flops on me. The fins, right? You know how bodyboarders, they have fins, right? Later on, I learned how to I need to have fins here, right? So later on, I learned that if I'm going to bodyboard, I need to have fins to help me. But what did my dumb ass do sometimes? It's like I go right out and then suddenly I'm stuck in a massive rip. And I'm fighting and I'm fighting and I'm fighting and I'm fighting. And what generally happens most of the time, and even what happened to me, right? The lifeguard comes out to get my ass. It's like, are you right, mate? I'm like, nah, I'm struggling here. I'm about to pass out. Why? Because you get tired. Why are you tired? Because you're going against the tide. Why? Why is that? Because you're going against strong momentum. The tide is there. The tide is showing, hey, this is strong momentum. Don't fight against this here, right? We don't want to fight against the tide. Otherwise, you're going to drown and the sharky is going to come and get you, right? You're going to be the next meal for the sharky. So use the tide analogy instead of going, what do they say with the tide? Instead of fighting it, go with it, let it drag you out, and then that's the benefit. That's the benefit, right? And I always like to call it also the stream. If there's a big river and the river's flowing down, the river's flowing like this, are you gonna try to jump in here and try to swim against it? No. Why? Because you're gonna get washed away. Where's the stream? The stream's going down, right? So the moving average is like that. It's like the tide. It's like the stream. And if the stream is going down, like it was here, going down, and you're trying to go along here, guess what? You get washed away. It's come back up, down. You're probably going to get washed away. Now, nothing is 100% certain, but I'm telling you right now, 80 to 90% of the time when this happens, and we've got strong stream, just like this here, guess what? You try to buy it here, going against the stream, and the stream is going down, you're going to get tired and you're going to get washed away. Oh my goodness, here we go. And you're going to get washed away. Now, it doesn't mean go short, right? You still need a system. But I'm teaching you right now, guys, what is happening in the markets right now when it comes to gold and silver, end game for this pullback, down game for the next leg. So we've had a pullback, guys, and as you can see, we're really starting to. If you look at the bars as well too, right? We had a high. We had a little up bar yesterday. Now we're having a bit of a down bar today. There's a big strong movement on the downside. Let's go look at the good old silver market here. And a few things here, right? Once again, let's have a look at the simple trend analysis, right? The trend is your friend until the end. When is the end of the trend? Down, up, lower, high. Down, up. Oh, John, it's the end of the trend. It's going up. John, it's the end of the trend. No. Not so fast, grasshopper, right? Not so fast, grasshopper. High, lower, high. This could just be another what? Another lower high. Remember I said before. So we have that. That's the trend. That's the big market telling you, right? That's the gorilla. Right? That's the gorilla market. That's where the overall trend is in place, right? So we have that. Now the stream. Is the stream flat like this? Is the stream streaming up like this? So it's streaming up, or is the stream streaming down? Right? Look at this here. Streaming down and down, up. When we had this movement through here, try to go long against the stream, you're probably going to get washed away. Up, down, the stream is down. Try to go long here, you're probably going to get, guess what? Washed away. Traders, I want to invite you to my webinar that I'm running today. And on this webinar, I'm going to share with you all the details to my #1 trading system for the last 17 years and how I only trade 1 hour per day. Plus, also going to be learning the 3 secrets that I had to master over the last 17 years to generate a really good income. If you go to johnsfreetraining.com, or there should be a link in the description, click on that. Go over there right now, register. If you are struggling with the trading right now, I promise you this is going to completely game change, because you're going to understand why you are going backwards and why you're losing money.
And then I'm going to teach you exactly what the system I use that gets me a really high % win-loss ratio. So this is what I want you to do right now. Go to johnsfreetraining.com. Go over there, register for my webinar right now today, because you're going to absolutely love it. Or there should be a link in the description. And I look forward to seeing you on the webinar. So go to that right now, and I look forward to seeing you on my next webinar. Go to that right now. Go to johnsfreetraining.com. Go to that right now.